Hey guys, I'm FatBuddyCat, and this is a wicked little mini bike. Today, we're going to improve the ergonomics of this Coleman Ct100u by moving the seat back 1.5 inches. We're going to go from right here to right about there. Typically, when I move a seat back, I just weld on new tabs. There's an issue in the back. If I want to bring things this way, right, I run out of a flat planed area to mount the tab. So I'm better off extending the ones that are already there. Here's what I came up with. I went down to the hardware store and grabbed up a piece of 1/8 inch flat stock. I then fabricated a couple brackets, one for the front and another for the rear. They might not be beautiful, but they are welded up with 7018, so they are structural. Here's how it works. The factory seat mounting tabs are 1/8 inch. These brackets are an offset design. We go under the tab. We can pass our bolt through, and when we tighten it, the bracket will come up to the same plane as the factory seat mounting tab. That will give us a nice flat surface to install the seat up against. That's even more important in the rear where we had this big void. Not anymore. Let me grab the hardware and get this put together. To keep things tight and right, I'm just using a low profile hex cap bolt, a washer, a lock washer, and a nylock nut on each one of these. Before I tighten my brackets all the way, I'm just grabbing my tape measure and I'm checking my centers from the bolts to the mounting holes for the seat. The one in the front, we're at 1.5 right there. Okay, so we're bringing the seat back 1.5 inches. We want to make sure that the ones in the rear are the same. 1.5 and 1.5. I'll tighten them up and then we'll move on to the next step. I'm test fitting the bolts that hold the seat onto the new brackets. I'm just making sure that I can thread them all in and that I don't have to make any adjustments. To ensure that the seat is resting on the brackets and not the heads of the bolts, I'm going to add a piece of rubber and a washer in between. Same thing for the rear. Piece of rubber and a couple flat washers. Using my 10mm, I just went around tightening each bolt a little bit at a time. until I was just past snug and then some. Looks pretty clean. In the rear, we can still reach up under the seat to grab the handle if we have to lift the mini bike up. And now in the front, I just want to close the gap between the tank and the seat. I'm on an adjustable mount, so just had to loosen up my clamps and slide it back as far as I can. I'll tighten that up and take a look. Give this handle a try. No problem. Every little bit counts. Let's try to sit on it. See how it feels here. Oh yeah. Wow. Let's just say I'm a little large on the back side here, and I was overhanging the seat probably by about 1.5 inches before, and I don't feel like I am anymore. See if I can get a better shot of this with me on it. I don't know that you'll be able to see all of me, but you'll definitely be able to see the part that counts. When I sit on the mini bike, and say I'd be right about there. Reach back. Okay. I still might be overhanging a little bit, but it's definitely better than it was before. If I come forward 1.5 inches, I'd be right about there. You see what happened to my knee? Go back. See the position? Come forward. It's a lot more comfortable. It really spaces things out nicely. I might actually have enough room to add a battery and rig up some lights now. Yeah, I don't know that I'm completely sold on that idea. I'll have to think about it. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. I want you to stay.